हेलो 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 मेरे प्यारे भाई लोग, वेलकम टू दी स्ट्रीम। भाई कैसे हैं आप लोग? चलो भाई आज स्टार्ट करते हैं अपन टिक टिक से। ट्राई टू विन माय क्वीन, डू यू सी हाउ? चेक किंग goes here and check with knight. If you play this right, you can win material. So it's black to move. We तो स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करिए। चलो let's move on to rapid. Today's target is 2300. That's it. Indian game. I'll convert it to Nimzowitz. Bishop winning. Nimzo Indian defense. And I'll castle. अरे यार मतलब आज सब गेम को बना लगी। ऐसा मत कहो। Takes on his knight, then activate knight, or maybe c5. C5 looks much better. Takes, I can take this to attack this side. Takes, I can take that with check, give him check again and take. Okay, I can activate my knight. If you push takes, knight takes. And I'll bring up my bishop in game. If you push, I can push this. Wait. I need to kick his bishop now. If you push this, I'm playing bishop on b7. If we push on e5, I can take his knight. If he can take my knight with pawn, I can take that pawn attacking rook. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I can activate my bishop. If there is a pawn push, bishop takes knight. He can take my knight with pawn. I can double push this, attack his bishop. Takes. Okay, let's do it. Hello, Rose Maria. Victory. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Rosa Maria. Take on his knight. And there we go with the pawn push, attacking his bishop. If he try to defend his bishop, I'll take on this pawn, g2. If he defends it, I can just take it. And after that, I can take on this pawn as well. Take his bishop. There is check, but nothing after that. No piece is coming forward. I can take on f6 with queen. Yep. So there is no activation. Another pawn capture attack is there. No need to worry here. This is winning position. And knight activates. I'll go for check and defend my rook. Maybe rook on b8 looks good. After pawn takes it back with check. Or if he does not takes, I'll continue with push on b5 and then I'll take his pawn with check. Okay, he's activating his bishop. I can activate my knight. I'll not take that pawn. I'll play waiting move. Push on a7, push on a6, and after that push on b5. Or maybe I should offer him rook exchange. I think I should push directly. Yep. There is nothing happening this side. He can just simply sit on g7. But till that time, I'll try to exchange things. Rook to b6. He'll double up his rooks. Then I do have knight on h5. Defending is rook to sit on this file. Or maybe I'll push. I should push. Yes, I think I should push on d5. d5. Plan is to play knight forward and close this queen square. Okay, knight forward and closing is queen square, queen check square. Now, if you try to move his rook, I'll offer him both the. I can just push on a6 also to take it. Nothing is happening now. Rook to attack bishop. I can take bishop for free. Simply take my queen back. Plan is to take on this pawn with check. If you try to push this, I'll take that pawn first. I need to keep my knight here only. This pawn is defended. This pawn is under attack. Queen is sitting at the very good square. Is this a castle of great skull? Yeah. Welcome to the stream, bro. Okay, I can just take on his bishop. If he takes that back, I do have knight takes pawn with check, or simply takes this. Take this pawn, pawn takes, knight takes pawn with check. And I think he'll be in trouble. So knight takes pawn with check, king goes forward. First, I think I should take on this pawn. Will he sacrifice his rook? Okay, now there is check also, check option also, which is available. Rook check, bishop takes, rook check, king goes in. No, I think I should go with the knight takes pawn with check. And then I can take on his bishop also after this. There is no mate threat because after rook on g7, I can again close that queen's file, mate file. And if he tried to move his king forward, maybe I can go for some forks also. Okay, I can just take his bishop, or I can take that pawn. Knight takes pawn. If I just take that bishop, if rook takes bishop, he cannot take on my rook, but queen takes knight. After that, I do have this check. Makes sense. Rook in between. Rook takes it. Let's take his bishop. पैदल ले नाइट से भाई पैदल ले नाइट से that's a mistake. It's a check and take this with check or just rook takes. Maybe I can just push pawn also. Push pawn, attack his queen. Rook cannot take it. Push pawn, attack his queen. Or just take his queen and then this pawn take this pawn. Check, check. Take his queen. I think this is simple. It's clear winning, but let's calculate properly. Although I'm just getting my pawns back also. I'm plus two na. Ah, okay. Let's trade everything. Okay. Take it with check. Take this pawn with check. Take his rook with check. Come on, king needs to go in. Okay, I can just take his rook with check. And here I'll go with take on another pawn. It's winning. Come on. You should have sacrificed the knight. That I already did, na? Wait. His plan is what his plan is to play king on f8 to go for draw. I think I should push on h5. Allow him here, but I can continue with push. So there is no draw now. King have a skip square on h6, and this pawn is just simply passes. King to h7. Okay. If I wouldn't have pushed this pawn, that was a draw. Okay, attack his rook. I don't want to give him any of the pawns. Come on, yeah, just resign. What's wrong? Nothing is there. I can simply queen. No one can stop me. King moves, take that pawn, it's queen. I'm not going to give up any of the pawns. I commented earlier. Okay. Just resign, man. Just resign. Push and queen with check. Let's go. Moving on to another game. बहुत ही अजीब है ये. Okay. Giving him free pawn. Let's start with that. Attacking that pawn back. Giving him one more pawn. Take it with bishop. And he closed that by. Okay. No problem. We have good activation. If he plans for short castle, I'll push on h4. I think I can still push on h4. If knight takes, I'll sack my rook. Pawn takes, there is check. Panoti has discount पे. Let's go. Take his knight and then go for that pawn with check. Come on, man. Just resign. Check. Bishop in between. Check again. Or I think just bishop takes that pawn first. It's a check, check, check. Bishop in between. Check. Check. Bishop in between. Takes his queen. Take his queen, king take bishop check and take his rook, but bishop guarded by bishop. Maybe check bishop in between, check again, queen in between. What's right here? Maybe I can activate my knight. Let's look good. Pinning his queen. There is a pawn push option. I need to take my queen back. What if I right now take my queen back? He will bring his queen to attack my bishop. I think I should take it back on h7. Yes, h7. h7 makes sense. Take queen. Take queen. There is check, but after rook takes, bishop takes it back, and nothing after that. My plan is to activate knight to take his light square bishop, so I can continue with that plan. Let's go with the knight activation and knight to e4. Bishop takes, queen takes. Knight to e4. Queen cannot take bishop, but if bishop takes my knight, queen takes it back. If queen takes bishop, I can take his rook. Makes sense. Attacking his queen. If he takes and rook, I'll be exchanged up after this. I can just take his bishop and queen takes. Okay, I missed that. He can take it with rook also. Okay, just take on rook and I may go to c5 or just check. I think castle first. Yeah, first castle. I have everything activated on board and queen on c2 makes more sense. I do have this check. Bishop can never be activated right now. I can activate my rook after this on e8. Plan is to give him check to take that pawn. Makes sense. Happy Ululu and on the day. Fork and fork with the bishop. What if I just push this pawn? I think let's defend it. Check and knight activates to attack queen. He cannot take my knight. I can just take his queen. His bishop can never activate. Take my knight back. And I can activate my rook on h8. h8 or e8. h8 or e8. If e8, he'll again plan his queen here. If h8. Let's go with e8. He cannot move his bishop. I can just take on that pawn. Great move. I need to defend my queen now. Attack his queen. Will that make sense? Okay, he's trying to attack my queen. Maybe a pawn push, but rook attacks queen. Okay, I do have rook on e6. Rook on e6. Plan is to play rook to f6 after this. Queen b2 seems good. He can't take pawn. Yes. If q to f7, rook to f8. Knight attacks queen after this. Okay, so knight goes back to e7. If queen takes that pawn, I do have check with rook. And what if he goes here? There is knight check again. And if he goes here, there is if I just take, okay, I think I can take my knight back. Plan is I'll take his bishop and fork him to take queen. But he should have taken that pawn this move. Q to B2 is free pawn. Yeah, but I need to keep my queen in attack. That's why. So now we have the move. So that's the sacrifice the rook for bishop. Let's go, guys. And that take is force. And after this, I have this knight to f5 check and I can take his queen. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on. Queen takes knight. Queen takes rook. Knight check. And this is winning. Knight check. Knight takes on that pawn to attack rook. Takes on c2, c3 pawn to give check. And it's clear winning. Just don't make any mistake. I think you missed a free rook in the middle of the game. Is it? Where it was a free rook? I don't know. When bishop, rook, and queen in the same line. Here, how? Okay, here if I would have just taken his queen with check, there was a bishop check, but if rook takes rook, there was bishop takes rook back. No, here. Can you explain how? There is queen take queen. Bishop takes bishop giving check to king. After rook takes rook, there is bishop takes rook back. Oh no, free queen then. No? Calculation mistake. Okay, no problem. We made a brilliant move. I think that rook takes bishop was a brilliant move. Let's go moving on to another game. Okay, continue with another. Hello, hello. Always happy. Welcome to the stream, bro. Come on, guys. If you like this game, please hit that like button. Come on. Make it 12 viewers are there. Make it 12 likes at least. मैं तो बनाता ही नहीं. Happy Independence Day all. Thank you for your like, buddy. Here we go with the. I think I should have gone with the check. That was the correct opening. Bishop back to b3. There is a pawn push, securing bishop, and I'll go for castle. Let him take another pawn. Bishop takes to attack this e5. Then knight activates for further to take on bishop is a plan. After that, I'm not going to take this pawn. Letting him to take. Okay, you just take that pawn. Bishop takes it back. Defending my bishop back. So because his plan was to take on knight, and queen cannot take it because after that he can just take my bishop. So that's a check, sacrificing my bishop because after this I have knight check and I can queen takes his bishop is a plan. Let's go. Monroe, make a move. I'll defend that bishop with queen, letting him to take knight. Do I have anything good here? Maybe attack his queen and go for check, but go for check. There is pawn push. Seek his bishop. Nothing is there. Endgame. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, bro. Okay. I think rook on c1 and then bishop check. Maybe bishop try to attack his knight. Sacrifice my knight. If he takes, I do have bishop back on h5. Threat for mate. Does that can be saved? Does he have anything to save that mate? If I just sacrifice my knight, sack my knight, pawn takes, bishop back, knight here. Yes, to defend that mate. I think here we go with the pawn push. Pawn push, he'll take it and can take on his bishop. Maybe I can just take his knight. There is rook take because after bishop check there is pawn push and nothing is happening. If I just take that pawn uh, and attack his rook, plan is to take on his knight. Yes, I think I can simply take this pawn. If rook attacks, I can take on his knight, defending my bishop. If he takes on this bishop, there is mate. Let's go. I'll play with subscribers. Just give me some time. And now I'll play bishop back to b3. If he I think if he try to defend his rook and uh, knight at the same time by playing rook on d8, I can simply take my bishop back on b3. Yes, b3 cannot take that pawn because there is king takes bishop, and after that nothing is happening. What if king takes bishop? I can just take on his rook. Hello, hello, Ashok Hazarika. Welcome to the stream. How are you, my brother? So let's see how it goes. As I told you, he will play that only. Maybe bishop attacks knight looks much better. If he try to move his knight somewhere, there is a mate. So I think he cannot defend his knight also. There is one option with him, that is just resign. बच्चों को हरा रहे हो? कौन है बच्चे भाई? They all are 2200 above. God give, brother. Okay, if queen back on b6, I do a bishop check, bishop in between. I can attack his queen with rook. If he takes queen, I can just take that pawn because after that there is check again. Okay, let's go with the bishop check. Bishop in between, rook. If I just take that, it will get simplified, right? I don't want to do it. Rook on b1, attacking queen. Bishop can't take, attack on his queen is there. But if he takes my queen, there is rook take with the same plan, attack on his knight. And if he takes on my bishop, if he try to attack my rook and bishop at the same time, there is, okay. So just take on his, so it's simplification, but I with great activation and not allowing him much. I can take on this pawn and defend it back. What's going on? I'm 2200 in rapid since last 6 months. What is your strategy to move up 2400, 2500? I think now it's time to look into those moves which are not easily visible with everyone. Message deleted. What kind of लग रहा है 2200 plus है वो. What's going on? Said I. Hello, hello, Ashok. I am one. Hashtag one. मैं कह रहा हूँ ऐसी चीज जो बच्चों को डरा रही है. अच्छा, कौन सी चीज है वो जो बच्चों को डरा रही है? Bishop, bishop back, or just take that pawn. Let's let's take this pawn. ठीक है. I can have more pawn compensation comparison. And bishop goes back. Check. If he try to activate his knight, there is check. I can take on his knight. He activated his knight the other way. I need my bishop. I'll keep that by just playing it back and defending pawn at the same time. Take my knight back, pawn push, activate knight to go for check. Game over for him or me. Knight back, pawn push, activation. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just play a waiting move. Maybe I can just play rook on b1. Plan is to attack his bishop and double up my rooks there. But his bishop he can play his bishop on c6 also. Uh, what should I do after that? Can you play e-football game? Happy Independence Day, bro. Happy Independence Day. अरे यार, don't type in caps lock. This night bot keeps on deleting every message if you type everything in anything in caps lock. ये सुकून के लिए रेटिंग बढ़ाने से सुकून मिलता है. कितना चेस खेलोगे जय भाई? मुझे भी नहीं पता कितना सुकून मिलेगा और मैं कब तक रेटिंग बढ़ाऊंगा. Okay, if he does this pawn push, I think I'll continue with a4, a5, and after that I'll try to attack his bishop because his bishop cannot attack. Okay, he's activating rook a5. Push, check, king defending pawn. Can attack his bishop. If his bishop try to attack my rook, I can just take that pawn. The defense is a key. If there is pawn push, I'll not take it. Instead, I'll push my king on g3. He has to develop his knight a long way. Okay, I'll push on h3, and if I'll go for knight exchange, no problem in that. Bro, can you suggest best defense for how below 600 play almost every time I lose with black mainly because of openings only? Uh, Try symmetrical, bro. Whatever your opponents play, try that until till the fourth move, and after that, change on it. Hello, hello, Sai. Welcome to the stream. Calculation तगड़ा है. Okay, rook on b1. Rook attacks bishop. Then I can double it up. Scotch opening, Kero can. Yeah, both are better. You can try that. What Akshay is suggesting you. Learn, but you need to learn that, and then you can try all of them. Okay, I have a clear plan in my mind. Rook to b1. Rook attacks bishop, double it up. Come on, make a move. Why you are so slow? Search both openings for black. You are unstoppable. Attacking his bishop. Bishop needs to go back only, and I can take on a7. Come on, make a move. Sure, I'll play with you, but just give me some time. Let us complete some target today, and after that I can play with subscribers. Let's go, guys. Time out. Lost on time. Although my plan was clear here, rook to f1. Sorry, king to f1. After this check, if king moves back here, uh, plan was king to f1, rook check, king to e1, and then moving my king to other side of the board. I do have knight and bishop compensation and the pawn, unstoppable pawn that was there. We played a brilliant move also. Let's go, guys. Moving on to another game. Knight activation again. Same plan. Wengit opening. It converted to Alkynes. Many players like Alkyne's defense, but it usually get converted. Every time it get converted. Anyone below 2000, bro will not play. Nahi, nahi, nahi. I'll play with every one of you. D3 bishop activation. Bishop takes on knight. Should I go with the D3? Bishop pinning. Bishop pinning. Knight activation. Can I just take it? Let's take it. Queen takes. Knight activates on D5. Attack queen needs to go back. And knight sits back on E3. Attack on bishop. Bishop forcing bishop to take. and simply castle. He has bishop pair, I do have knight pair. C4, knight on D5, bishop takes knight, pawn takes. He stopped that. I can still push D4, pawn takes, knight takes, attack on bishop. This pawn is defended by knight and bishop and queen, sorry. If he takes on that pawn, there is knight takes, attack on bishop. And if he does not does any of this, there is a pawn push D5. Let's go. Closing his bishop. Complete closure for his bishop. If pawn takes, knight takes. I need to push on h3, open back rank, and knight to h3 to go knight on g4. Okay, I'm fine with exchange, no problem. I was about to go for exchange. Take that. I can take this pawn. If now he takes it, plan is to knight takes on e5. Knight takes on e5. If pawn takes, there is rook takes queen. If rook takes, queen takes, no, that's wrong. So I think I first need to attack his rook. And now I can just take on this pawn. No, I cannot still do that. I think I should go with the check first. Take knight, then knight takes on e5. Then knight takes on e5. If pawn takes knight, there is queen takes queen, bishop takes, rook takes bishop with check. And if he does not does that, I do have forks. This is force. This is force basically. Come on, take on that. Can I just take this pawn? If I take this pawn, queen can defend it. This is winning. Although I'm just +1, but still I'm in good position. My rook is on the good square. I can just double it up and try to go for mate threat. Let's see. This pawn is hanging. This pawn can't be saved because after double up rooks, this pawn is gone. मैं तब तक पढ़ाई कर लेता हूँ, बता देना. We are +2 now. Let's go, guys. King activation looks much better. There is rook check, king to f3. Yes. Slow and steady wins the race. Give up that pawn. Rook here, rook check. Yes, give up that pawn. Come on, take that pawn. I need D file. allowing him to take. If I place my king here, no, that's a mistake. Maybe a3, single push. Come on, rook goes to b2, and so I can play rook on d3. This is slow and steady, but slow and steady wins the race. Come on. Let's go. If I just push this, looks good. Push on c5 looks much better. If king here, can I push this? Finally got the open file. If check, fine for exchange, no problem. And now I can just go for check and king can activate further. So it's just a matter of waiting. Those who have the patience can win this. If rook check from h3, there is king to e2. And if rook exchange, we are fine to place our king on d3 after takes because we have two extra pawns. This is clear winning. Yep, fine to exchange. Come on, take the exchange. Defend that pawn back. Takes. King here. Takes. Look here. Takes on this pawn. Rook takes pawn. Rook takes another pawn. King defending pawn. No, now there is no check. Come on, rook takes that pawn. Rook takes this pawn. This push, push, push. This is faster than this. One, two, three, four. Whoa! I lost so much pawns. Come on. What was that? I lost the winning game. Maybe I can win on time. I think that was a mistake by him. I can just take this pawn. That's a draw. I lost winning game, yeah. Am I not good at the end game? What was that? Let's revert. Why I lost? And what was the mistake? What should I have done in between? He made two blunders, but G5 was a miss, and I missed something here. Yeah. What was best for me? To offer him rook exchange. Ah, come on. I should have exchanged rook, and that was winning. C5 was a miss. What best here was to play rook. I lost that pawn unnecessarily because see, I should have pushed. If he pushed, I should have pushed. If he pushed, there was queen on board for me first. That was right, yeah. I actually missed this thing. It was clear winning. Okay, chalo, let's go. Moving on to another game. I need to practice more end games, I think. Like after this game, I'll play with subscribers. Come on, be ready with your challenge. And go through rules also. We have rules here in the chat. Push on e5, pawn takes, knight takes. I'll go with the queen take and knight take. Take his knight. Activate my bishop on e6. Looks good. There is a pawn push, knight goes back, and I can just simply castle. Play my bishop on b3 and threat for mate. रैपिड गेम आओगे मेरे साथ? नहीं ब्रो, सॉरी। बहुत टाइम लग जाता है। Winning is king. And knight on a4 looks much better. Yes. If rook takes, bishop takes, knight cannot take it back. And knight take back is not possible because it is pinned. Okay, I can just take this pawn now. And after that, I can take this bishop, sacrifice the rook. Let's go, guys. Come on. Another check. Come on, place your king back is the only option, and I can take your knight. Take his knight, and that's the mate in one. Let's go. Take my knight. I'll give you checkmate. That was a miss by me. So it's equal position now. Can I offer him bishop exchange? ठीक है, चलो let's offer him bishop exchange. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Okay. Rook on f file to take that pawn with check. That pawn is weak. No defense to that. I'll defend this pawn. I want to keep up this pawn and activate my king to defend that. Cannot play king on d7. Continue to push c5, c4. Check and take that pawn. Check. Okay, there's a mate threat. I need to offer him rook exchange then. Can I not just push this pawn? Push this pawn, give him check. King takes it back. That's the correct move, I think. There is no push. Rook pinning king. Push and push to queen. Push and push. Okay, it's my turn. No? I can just push. He'll push. And I can queen. And if I just push, he does have rook goes back. Can I not just take this pawn and continue to push? Take this pawn, king takes. Push, push, push on b4. Now it's queen. Rook cannot stop queen. Rook needs to go back. It's a push and push. King to d8 to stop that pawn. If he takes, takes and queen. And there is now b3 push to queen. b2 push to queen. Rook takes pawn. There is a defense. Defense to it. Yes. Here we go. Queen. He also have queen now. Check. Check. Okay. I do have tempo. Maybe I can check him and take that rook. Check. King takes. Check. Pawn push queen and check was good. No need to sacrifice rook. There was rook going back, buddy. Just playing waiting move. This is resign. This is waste of time. He can go for sack. Okay. You are saying pawn rook sack was not needed. Okay. If not rook sack, if just this push, he would have pushed this. I would have pushed this, and rook goes back. And after push, he does have queen, but my queen is still not there. That's why I played two brilliant move also, but then also I lost. Whoa, what was those two brilliant moves? Let's see. Okay, only one brilliant. That was rook take. Rook take bishop, king takes, check, take his bishop. What was best here? Just to offer him bishop exchange right now. Explain after takes, rook takes, bishop takes, and king takes. I was having check and take. Okay, just very basic and simple mistake. Okay, this was a miss. What was best here? Just to keep up taking the pawns. Let his king take pawn. That can be stopped. Little bit mistakes in the end game. Another was this pawn push was a mistake. Best here was to bring my rook. Explain. Check. King activates to stop those pawns. And that's it. Although I am down to one pawn, but this is playable. Got it. Moving on to another game. Let's not think on it again. I should have continued to pawn take. That was my endgame mistake, and which leads me to loss. I should have given him pawn, and I should have continued with the pawn takes. It was simple game, easy game, but I don't know why I couldn't make it. Bishop activation, check, knight. That's a mistake, I think. Take was a mistake. There is a mate threat. Now, if knight activates, I do have pawn push. Uh, okay. Still, I'll go with the pawn push. Queen attacks that pawn. Sack my knight. Sack my knight. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Threat for mate again. Come on. Save that mate. So that I can go for this pawn and take his rook. Let's go, guys. This is winning. Attack is best defense. Yes, it's always if he bring his queen to defense, I'll make a pawn push. No, cannot do that. Nothing is happening. Just take on this pawn. And if you bring his queen on dark square, maybe I can try to attack his queen only. And if pawn push is okay. He can do pawn push. No, I cannot do bishop here also. Just take on that one. Come on, take on rook. There is a check, but I can move my king simply to bring rook on e1. Take b7. Okay, I need to give up my rook now. Can I bring bishop in between? Bishop in between. Knight takes. Bishop takes. There is knight double check. Bishop in between. Knight takes, or just take that. Rook take is not made because king can go in, but there is queen takes also. Or just give him that bishop and let's rotate my king. I'll rotate my king from e5 and f5. Yeah, let's do it. What if king check? There is pawn push. Queen check. Queen check. There is c4. So giving him that bishop to safeguard my queen. No, bishop takes. Rook on d1. Rook on d1. Or just take it back. I'll take it back. Take my king back. Come on. Can't help with it. There is rook take, but I do have knight take. Move rook. Move rook. He'll go for queen check. That's I don't want. And there is no pawn push after that because rook is only guarding that square. This square. Now our king is safe and this position is playable. He's just +1. b1. It's his turn, not my. If he takes this rook, I can go for his knight. And if we take this rook, I'm fine for exchange because after that I do have still attack on knight. And bishop comes back after that with the same plan. Let's see what he will do. It's not my turn, bro. It depends on him. Last chance. Rook takes bishop. Simplification. Knight activates. I do have g4 attacking knight. Knight attacks queen. G4. Knight attacks. Knight attacks queen. I can play on f6. Attack on rook. There's no check, right? Yep, there is no check. There is queen check, but king can simply go in. Bishop can come back, and after check, it can I can push on c4. Currently, his rook is under attack. Next plan is to play bishop on d5. Bishop to d5. If queen check, I do have c4. He can take both rook. Now I can take on his knight also. If he plays queen here, I'll attack with rook. And if he tried to defend knight, then let's see what he will do. That's a mistake. He was giving me that knight, but I didn't want that. Oh, oops! I lost a pawn. Oops! He'll play knight to c2. And ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe, but we won. Opponent low on time. Low on time, low on position. That's what he needs to do. He sacrificed his queen for rook. Although it was for rook, it was not a sacrifice. because it was mate in 3. Take on that pawn, rook takes, check to take his knight. You won. That was a bad because it's coming again with a check, and I can just do a pawn push, sacrifice my pawn. Oh my god, I sacrificed a pawn, and it's a four stick. No, it was not a four stick. I do have check. And that's how he just lost this with a check, and I can take on rook. Check again. Okay, he didn't have to give up that. Anyways, I can take on all the pawns. I thought that I have that. Take that pawn with check. Take pawn push with check. Check and take his knight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We played brilliant. What? That's so great, great guys. We are playing brilliant in every game. Every game. We deserve the like today. Come on. 24 of you are watching. Come on. We need your support. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And if you have already subscribed, please hit that like button. We need your support. Come on, guys. Make it 24 of you are watching. Let's make it 24 likes. Okay, time to play with subscribers, and whoever wants to play can send challenge anything below 5 minutes unrated. We'll accept those. Come on, guys, let's send. Come on, send challenge faster. We need to move on. Anyone, anyone there for challenge or want to play? Or should I start another game? Okay, I'll wait for 1 more minute and I'll start game. It's 12:43. We'll start game on 12:44. Till that time, let me see how many of you are watching. I sent a challenge. I can't see that, bro. Anything below 5 minutes unrated. Okay, it's 44. I'll start another rapid. Got challenge from. I opened my complete position. Check. Come on, bro. You have a queen. This is winning for you. Don't lose this. Oops. You can take on knight, right? Arey yaar, I gave you that free knight. Okay, I was joking. That was not for free. Playing with viewers only. That's a mistake because there is no mate. Oh, I lost. Great game, buddy. Just need one mistake from you. Come on, make one mistake. Good game, buddy. Well played. Good game, good game. MD Sarwar Ahmed. Well played, buddy. Maybe I can try on F4. बहुत नर्वस था पूरे गेम में. नहीं, you played well. Mate in one. How will you defend that? Pushing pawn is not working. Still check, and king cannot move anywhere. Bishop in between is mate. This bishop in between seems to be working, but for that you have to lose your. It's still a mate. Let's go. Queen. Play carefully. अरे यार, free bishop. You didn't took that? Free bishop? It's still free. Why are you not going for that free bishop? It's really free. I'm not joking. Now it's not free. I lost. Great game. Well played. I miss that knight was coming forward. Was there any defense here? No defense. Mohan is next. Come on. Going to B4. Free bishop. Thank you. Oops. You can take my rook, right? No, you can't. Because after he takes my rook, there is fork. Let's go. Good game on. Well played. MD Hamaz Abdullah. I think I played with you, right, buddy? No, I played with MD Sarwar Ahmad. Okay, let's play with MD. Okay, accepted your challenge. Let's go. Good game, MD Ahmad Abdullah. Well played, buddy. PV Kherol. Well played, buddy. Zoom out, buddy. Definitely one more. Zoom out what, but brother? I don't know. Good game, buddy. Well played. That's it. That's it. That's it, bro. You are not 1300. You are not to your points. Or maybe someone else is playing from your ID. This is not your game. Anyways, chalo. Let's play with Mohan 3 days ago. So that ID was created 3 days ago. Joined 3 days ago. Yeah, why I didn't find out that. Okay, at least at least we won against a bot. Come on, yeah. That must be appreciated. Chalo, anyways. Start with rapid again. 200% cheating. 200%. Oh, even after he cheated, we won with him. I mean, almost won. टाइम नहीं था नहीं तो we were winning. I didn't realize yesterday also. He played with me yesterday. I lost 2 on 2 with him. Even though I didn't realize yesterday that he was a cheater. I think day before yesterday. He created ID to win against me, I think. Come on, guys. If you like this stream, please hit that like button. Come on. We need your support. No, never. Push that pawn. Because rook takes f5 था. Rook takes f5 नहीं था. Because I can just take his rook, na? Before that also? Offer him rook takes pawn, है ना? Rook takes pawn, attack on queen. Uh, rook takes bishop, rook takes queen, rook takes pawn. Rook takes bishop is a mistake. I can just take his. Uh, it's just rook goes back. Rook goes back. Yes, defending mate. I think pawn push was much better. Yeah, here pawn push. Can I take another pawn or just offer him queen exchange? Offering him queen exchange. Let's go for queen exchange offer. We have sufficient pawns to win this. And now it just exchange which will work here. If queen here, I do have pawn push. And if queen here, bishop attacking queen again. I'll force him to go for exchange. If queen here, queen goes back. Yes, so this pawn push. No, this pawn push looks much better. He cannot attack my rook. Queen is guarding that. Now, what about this? Rook attack queen again. I'm just forcing him to take. Push and push to attack bishop. Push and push. Cannot take my pawn, but can go for check. Maybe just bishop takes pawn. No, he does have this thing also. So rook to g8. Check. King moves in. No other check after that. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I'll take his bishop. Rook takes bishop. Let's go. Plan is to give up queen. Like queen exchange will be forced here. So that's why I just sacrifice my rook. And after queen exchange, I have sufficient pawn to win this. His rooks are not doing anything. I can start to push, or maybe just go for this pawn. 'Bishop takes' looks good. No, rook takes is much better. He can go for check. I'll move my king to f8. Just take my bishop back is a correct move. 2300 opponent. Yep, now I have sufficient pawns. Allowing him to take this pawn with rook takes pawn, I think. But we do have this check. No, he's not going to. Now after this, he will rook back, rook takes pawn, rook to f5. Check with queen. Yes, rook back. D file में checkmate. D file में checkmate. Okay, like if he brings his rook here, I'll offer him exchange. Rook exchange. Rook say, okay. I should start a push now. A5, A4, A3. I knew it. So plan is rook attacking queen. Arey yaar, that's a mate. Bad move. Bad plan. Bad thing. Actually, what I should have done, I could have done nothing here. That king goes back was incorrect. I should have defended that, but that defend is also not possible. Maybe by bishop to f5. I missed that. I should have gone through d5. That was more safe. Anyways, chalo, let's move on to another game. Activate knight. Rook sacrifice was a mistake. I should have defended my rook, and after that, I should have continued to play that position. Why sack my rook? Because there was a queen check attack threat after that. Although rook was guarding it, but still. Are we going to proceed today or not? We are playing on the same score level. Come on, guys. 14 of you are watching. Please hit that like button. Knight goes to d4. Bishop takes bishop with check. Knight takes it back. There is full exchange of all pieces now. एंड गेम सीखना कैसे स्टार्ट करें? uh, we have one book, Rook End Games. Try to read that. I'll share the link in the comments to this live for that book after this. because most of the games end with rook endgame. G4, G5. Trying to move his bishop so I can push on C3. Who is your favorite chess player? Uh, Hikaru Nakamura. And Magnus also. इस बार गुकेश जीतेगा. Most probably. High chances. Pawn push. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. I can now push pawn. Rook takes. Pawn takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. Pawn takes. A4. And if you push this, I'll first take this, then this. No, you cannot push this. I can just take on E6 ना. ब्रो मैं 11:30 से पढ़ रहा हूँ. अब नेक्स्ट 2 आवर सेशन हो गया. ग्रेट ग्रेट. हेलो हेलो मास्टर्स पास. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. आई एम फाइन ब्रो. हाउ आर यू बडी? फर्स्ट किंग टू C2 मे बी. Rook check, king on E3. King to C2. So his rook cannot be placed on B3. Now C4. And king joins D4, D4, C4, D4. After this, yep. So he's offering exchange. I don't want exchange. I'll go for check. Maybe check again. Maybe rook to D4, rook to D7. Rook to D4, rook to D7. After this, I think. Now rook to B3. Plan is if we go for check, king to B2, then I do have to check to take that pawn. King to B3, sorry. Attacking rook, rook takes pawn. King check, rook check takes H6 pawn. He does not went for that. I can start move activate my king. Okay, now this is clear win. First check and then go for that pawn because that will come up with the check. Or should I just defend this? Let's go for this pawn. Let him take that. आज लास्ट मैच देखा हम क्या मैग्नस का कैरोकन डिस्ट्रॉय किया क्वीन सैक्रिफाइस हाँ मतलब आई जस्ट सॉ द शॉट्स let him take one pawn I can take another and continue to push the passes. He is best. He deserves to win. Yes, definitely. Opponent shouldn't have given the rook for bishop against Magnus. Yeah, if I can remember the position clearly, you're right. Just take my rook back. Rook takes pawn. Maybe I should first push d4 and then I'll go e1 and mate threat. Check. Uh, it just king goes back. Okay, I'll go for that pawn. Let him take this. I can take this. And the best endgame in the world, yes. Should I push? Should I take? I think I should not take. I should push. Push is better, I think. Denison has good chance to win earlier. Maybe I should go for just check and continue to push. Push, push. Yep, this is winning. Push, push. Two and three. And he has one, two, three, four, five squares. We do have three. And now you will see the greatest rook sacrifice. Let's go, guys. Sacrifice the rook. I gave up my rook. True. I have queen first. Okay, that's a check. Or maybe I think I should wait. Check. Check. King goes here. If I doesn't mistake here, Magnus Bajaj. Magnus Bajaj? Uh, oh, that's winning. It's a check, and I can take rook. If not rook, king. And here we go with the checkmate. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Easy end game. Not easy. It was really difficult. The only mistake he made was rook to g3. He should have pushed king and then tried to bring his rook forward. But that was a little big plan. There was always a mate, like rook and games are tricky. Yes, next GM incoming. Thank you guys for that. If you like the stream, please hit that like button if you have not already. And if you already hit, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Come on, we need your support. We only have 607 subscribers. Moving on to next game. R to B3 probably. Yeah, he should have played rook to B3. I thought so. That's why I played king to rook queen to B file. Probably misclicked on A3. If he would have done B3, I would have taken that pawn directly. Maybe king to B3 or rook to B3. If rook to B3, I would have taken that pawn and rook and queen. Queen takes A2. Yeah, still we were winning. Bishop pinning knight. I'll take his bishop. I'll take his knight. Bishop on E3. Uh, Bishop takes knight. Queen cannot take it. Queen took it, so I can take this pawn. Attack on queen. Bishop takes. Queen takes. And I can take that pawn because our rook is guarded with knight. Bro, can you please play 15 plus 10 Swiss tour? Sorry, bro, that takes so much of time. I do not have that much time on my stream. Okay, queen takes on pawn. I can take that pawn. Queen push pawn to attack knight. He didn't did that. I can just take one more pawn with check and I'll go for long castle. Yep, let's go for long castle and continue with the development. We are two pawns up. Maybe first f6 because he was going for that pawn. If we try to exchange, I'm fine with that. I can take this pawn. Bishop takes queen check. Take his bishop. There is fork incoming. Okay, he took that. There is a just a check, and I can take his bishop. And if he takes that pawn, I'll still go for check and queen exchange. This is clear winning. We are two pawns up. Let's go. 210 minutes for 3 hours and half hour. The stream is for another maybe 1 hour. You calculated that much. Your math is great, buddy. Not good. Maybe pawn take was a better option, which I missed. Pawn take, he would have gone for check. Then I should have attacked his rook, and then I should have gone for check. Take his bishop with check was a plan. Anyways, chalo, this is also not bad. This is also winning. This is actually good, I think. Yeah, this is actually good. His pieces looks terrible, yes. And we are +2 also. His pieces looks terrible. King attacks rook. I'll offer him rook exchange maybe after this, and nothing he can do after that. Okay, I'll offer him rook exchange. Rook takes, king takes. I can take on that pawn. Check is a plan. I think I should defend this pawn. This pawn is important to us. Uh, Pawn takes or rook takes. Let's take it with rook. Now it's easy, yeah. King goes forward, push, push. F4, F5. I'll push C4, C5, C4. Go for check. No, for now, I think I have to give him check, check. If you get C4, the game is over. Waiting move. Rook to G2. That's a mistake. Check Rook to G2. Takes and queen. B4 winning to him. B4. No. Rook can stop that. There was a plan to stop that. Now probably works. Okay. Push and continue with the same plan. Come on, resign. Let's go. Come on, resign, man. Nothing is there. Let's go, guys. Double to 5-0. They did it. Check B4 in analysis. Okay, here you're seeing B4 with check. King goes to attack that pawn. If pawn push, I would have gone for check. King tries to attack rook, or maybe king tries to attack rook and rook to stop that pawn. Rook takes pawn, pawn push, and this pawn is unstoppable. This is stopped. आज 23 तो पक्का देखते हैं यार लगता तो है हो तो जाना चाहिए. Let's hope for the best. Moving on to next game. Hello, DXRK. Welcome to the stream, DXRXS. So that was winning for you. Yes, I think so. If King tries to join in, there was a probability that it would have turned to draw, but there it was winning. Maybe, yeah. B4 doesn't work. Okay, but it's a good move. Take his bishop and attack his knight. Knight does not have any square to go back. No, he does. But first attack his knight directly. Bishop takes, and we have knight takes. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Thank you for that. And every one of you, I hope every one of you have already subscribed. If not, please subscribe to this channel. We need your support, guys. Come on, let's make it 615 at least today. We have 609. F4. Pawn takes, knight takes. Plan is to play bishop on D4 to go for bishop exchange. Takes is wrong, but I can simply castle. Short castle. Waiting for him to take. If he takes, knight takes, and bishop pinning knight, pawn takes pawn, rook attacks bishop is a plan. Q2 H4 check tha. Q2 H4 plus. QH4 plus. Okay. Where? Acha, for him. It's fine. Like if we go for check, there is just a pawn push. Nothing is happening to that. Okay, I can just take on this pawn. And I'll take this pawn also. If bishop takes, I'll sacrifice my rook. Sacrifice the rook. Although it's not a sacrifice, I'm just exchange now for pawns. If knight takes that pawn, rook can pin his queen. Pawn push, knight takes, pawn takes. Okay, he just defended. Knight to b4. Plan is if he castles, I do a bishop on c5, pinning his queen and rook, and I can just take his rook. And after that, I can just exchange queens because I am pawn up. And no, I need to defend that pawn also at the same time. If knight takes pawn, there is still bishop to c5. Attack on queen and activate my rook. Rook activates on f1. If rook to f8, queen check. Cannot activate on f8. No, there is bishop. Okay, I don't want to give up my queen. That's the. I can just take my queen back to attack knight. Although he cannot castle because bishop is stopping that castle. Rook on f1 to attack queen with the same plan comes up. Knight cannot move because I can just take his rook. After this, I can push on c4 also. Instead of attacking his queen, I think c4 will be much better to attack his knight. Okay, c4 to attack his knight. And knight moves. I can go for check. Maybe rook on d1 first. After this, I can just go for mate. And now push on c4. Knight cannot go back, mate threat. If pawn push, I'll still do c4. Ah, that's a mistake. I think knight looks much better now. Defending knight at the same time attacking knight. If knight takes, still mate. And now rook take is also option. What option he does have is pawn push. Then I can play queen on c4. Queen on c4. Or if I just take his knight, pawn takes, and he'll be in good position. So I think it's just queen to c4. Knight cannot take knight because there is rook takes queen. If I just take this pawn, if I just take this pawn, queen takes pawn with check, queen in between, knight check. No, knight is guarding. So if I just take that pawn, no, queen can take with check, yaar. No, cannot do that. Queen c4 सही लग रहा है. Queen to c4, yes. First I'll go with the queen check, then okay. Knight takes knight, pawn takes it, check, king moves in. What about queen to a6? Queen to a6, queen offering exchange. Bishop takes pawn with check, queen takes it, and take on this pawn. Let's do this. And sacrifice my bishop. Queen can take that bishop with check. Arey yaar. Queen can take that with check. I calculated that also, but still I am doing that. Shit yaar. Full plan wasted. He's +4 now. That was not required. Hello, hello, Vikas. Welcome to the stream. Attacks. Rook attacks knight. I can go for that pawn. I think I can. There is rook check, na? If I just do a pawn push, check, I can take his bishop, but there is mate. Let's go with the g3. Check, I can take his bishop. Take his knight. Check, I can take his bishop. Or another thing, what I can do is play my knight on c6. Threat is check. King goes back. Or let's just take his knight and give him check, take his bishop to equalize the position. What about knight to d6? Knight to d6. If I just go for check right now, check, check, king goes back to attack. Maybe knight to c5 and check. Yep, let's go knight to c5. Let's defend this knight. We'll try to mate him, checkmate him. Rook check and knight check and mate. Yes, got the mate. Come on, got the mate. Got the mate idea. Let's go, guys. Let me show you how to checkmate with two knights and a rook. So here we go with the rook check. Only option is here or here. And wherever he goes, I'll show you how to mate it. And here we have knight check from a6, defending rook, and a check. And he has only one square left, that is a8. And here we go with the, come on, make a move. Checkmate. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He's challenging again. Thank you, bro. That's why you should learn checkmate, like checkmate tricks. Wow, bhai, thank you for gift. Busy with Moi, Senchaitos. Thank you, buddy, for that. Thank you so much. Bishop sacrifice worked. No, that actually was a mistake, but it, I thought that if I thought to let queen take, but I didn't thought there was a check, so I have to give up my queen also. So that was mistake actually. That was not work best, but it worked at the end game when he didn't saw this checkmate trick. Rook check, rook check, king goes back, knight check, defending rook, king goes back, and knight check is mate. That's how it worked. Let's go, guys. Moving on to another game. Subscribe if you like that, mate. Come on, guys. Subscribe if you like that, mate. Yeah. Need your support, guys. Come on. ये तो आया ही नहीं दिमाग में. Thank you, thank you. Moving on to another 10 minutes. This is going to be last game of the day. So we have to win this because it's end time for our stream. This is something new. Okay. He played a5. Okay. We'll continue with the natural defense, natural attack. Queen to f6, threatening rook and pawn push. Plan is to play bishop with check. Okay, he will play knight in between, na? Okay. Ah, let's play waiting move. Let's activate our knight and activate it on G file. G file. I'll go with the bishop check. Take this pawn and push on G4. Take this pawn, king takes G4. King goes back. Nothing after that. Thanks for subscribing, Vikas Upadhyay. Thank you, buddy, for that. Pawn push, pawn takes. Knight activation. Yep. Knight activation. Offering him knight exchange. He didn't fell for that. And queen on h3. Threat for mate. Take it and knight sits back. Okay. Knight on e6. Pawn takes, bishop, queen takes with check. Take his knight. Take this knight. Or if I just take his knight right now and then take that one, pawn takes. Take his knight. Then knight here. Queen check. Pawn takes. Rook in between. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Not working. Take his knight. Pawn takes. Knight here. Forking rook, queen, and rook. Pawn takes. Queen takes with check. Bishop in between. Not working. But at least I need to do this. I should have moved king. Attacks his queen and defending that pawn at the same time. Knight takes, I'll take his queen. And there is pawn push. The queen can take that pawn, but takes and bishop, and I can take on his knight. That is the only option. Let's go. We got his piece. Not a piece actually. It's everything back. We got no. We got nothing. That's a mistake. That's a mistaken game. Then saw that. I think I was in hurry. Let's play one more, little bit slow this time. I was in hurry, I think. I played it in very hurry. Didn't play it correct moves. Made five mistakes. Let's keep it slow and easy. Scandinavian defense closed. आते ही पनौती लगा दी मैंने. नहीं नहीं ब्रो. Queen to f3. Queen takes. Offered exchanged. Come on. A3, b4. Bishop defending that. And knight takes. No, knight takes is not working. I'll go for long castle. Plan is to just take this pawn and attack his knight or bishop. And if he takes this pawn, I'll still take that pawn with rook, knight or bishop. Let's go. Got a piece. Bishop or knight. I'll take this. This is winning. Come on, pin me. I'll move my king away. Chalo, this is clear win. Push and push. E5, e4, e5. I'll still push. Takes, knight takes. Okay, another rook activates. I'll activate rook. Okay, I can I not take on this? No. And I think I should also double my rook. Now he cannot take that pawn. He he can never take that pawn. So much time remaining. Yeah, but I don't know why I'm so fast. I'm playing so fast. Rook to c1 was right. Rook to c1 was best actually. Yeah, rook to c1 was best and rook to c7. Okay, knight goes back. Now king will take that pawn, but knight can defend it. Knight to c4. King activates c2, c3. b4 takes that pawn. He can't push another pawn. And if you push this, still knight will take it. And if rook takes, can I just push? This is winning, na? Push, rook takes. Let's give him one pawn at least. Come on, rook takes, forcing him. And king goes forward to stop all those pawns. And nothing is happening. He is stuck in Zugzwang. Come on, move your king. And king moves forward. Move your king away. There's no pawn push. Knight takes it. It's still winning. Knight to d6. Now this is winning. Let's go. No, it's not. I should not have taken my king there. It was just a knight. If knight takes, then it was. Is there any way I can win this? Maybe yes, I can take my knight back. Yes. King cannot go here. And king joins forward. There must be a way. There must be a way. Definitely there must be a way. Here we go. Finally. Now it's winning. Now it's finally winning. Yes, now it's winning. Let's go, guys. Let's go. God the way. Come on, move away. He's trying his best. Oof. Resign. Let's go, guys. That's all for today. Hell nah, bro. That was winnable match. Bro, God miracle. That was not miracle. Actually, he should have just gone forward and so like if he should have taken his king back. What should be my plan here? Give him check again. King goes here, and knight goes back with check. King goes forward. King joins in. King takes knight. King joins here. King goes here. King goes here. King goes here. Or maybe if king goes here, it just take that pawn. King goes forward. King joins. So this was my plan basically. Let's aim for no. That's all for today, bro. I'm done for today. That's all for today. So that was my plan here to sacrifice my knight to get that pawn. Knight here. He cannot. If he play his king here, another plan was to give him check and like it was the same practice. Zook swung. Chalo. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please hit that like button. It's just 250 elo. So it's not just 250, it's 250, bro. It will take whole night, maybe today, tomorrow also. And I'm exhausted for today. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. We need your support. Thank you for making it 611, but target was 650. Need 4 more subscriber. Come on, guys, subscribe to the stream. I'm ending stream now. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good night. Tada.